Good morning, everyone. How are you? So good to see you here today. I hope everybody's doing well. Let's see who we have here. Well, Jennifer's in the house. Oops, wait a minute. Let me do my volume on here. Oh, there we go. All right. Good morning, Jennifer. Thank you so much for being here and moderating for me. And Marlene, I see you are ready to go. I'm glad that you're here. And Tina, hey Tina, me and Tina talked for a little bit last night. And Golfing Mary, you're new to me. Well, welcome in. I'm so glad that you could make it. And I hope you enjoy what you see today, and I hope you'll come back. Let's see, who else? Brenda Hightower, nice to see you too. Oh my goodness, I think everybody's ready to go, so we might not have to wait very long. We'll just go ahead and get this party going. So, Golfing Mary, I'm just going to refer to you as Mary. How about that? I think that will work. That's a little less formal and a little more personal, I guess you could say. So, I hope everybody's excited as I am. I'm bringing a project to y'all today that I'm sure you've seen because I've seen so many other crafters do it, but I hadn't done it, so I thought, I want to play with this. It looked like fun. And if anybody saw my project from yesterday, let me, where did I do with my card? I made a card like this, and I'm going to flip y'all over to my desktop. And I'm going to leave me in the corner so you can see. I did this card yesterday, the same layout. It wasn't the same card. The one I made yesterday is already in the mail to my son. But this is like a little explosion card. And isn't that cute? I don't know if y'all saw the video. Part 2 will go up. I showed you how to do the whole mechanism, but we're going to decorate this Friday. And it folds into a 6x6 gatefold, and then I made this cute little belly band to go over it, and you could make this card for so many different occasions. And I thought it turned out absolutely gorgeous. I enjoyed making it. If y'all know me, you know that I am always up for a challenge and to try a new fun fold card. I spent most of Monday trying to get that card straightened out. Okay, let me go ahead. First of all, for people that are new, my name is Kathy Champion. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm located here in the beautiful state of North Carolina. And if you are interested in reaching out to me for whatever, if you would like a catalog, if you're not currently working with a demonstrator, I would absolutely love to earn your business and help you with any of your Stampin' Up! Needs. I know a lot of people will look at Stampin' Up! And say, it is just way too expensive. But if you compare the prices to Stampin' Up! To some of the other companies, it's really not. And that old saying, you get what you pay for. My camera is crooked and it's driving me crazy, y'all. Just bear with me a minute. Let me see if I can straighten this up. That looks a little better, doesn't it? Anyway, price-wise, the prices are not, I mean, if you shop with Heartfelt, if you shop with Simon, what is it? Simon Says, I don't know. Gina K, any of these other companies, you're going to pay a good price for a good product. So with that being said, I just wanted to kind of get that out of there. Oh, hang on for me one second. I have something I wanted to do. I got a card this week from Rita Thorpe. And Rita usually is in here, and if she comes in, Jennifer, if you would let me know. I have Jennifer in my ear, so that way she lets me know as people come in, and that is always a help. But I got this cute card, and it makes me feel really good when I know that I inspire y'all, and that's what she put on here. Thank you for inspiring me. And it's got a little butterfly, beautiful background paper. I recognize this background paper. She embossed it with an embossing folder. I recognize that. And she just left it blank so that I could use this card to send to someone else, which I absolutely love. So, and I also love getting them with a message. So if you want to write me a handwritten message, it always makes me feel good to get a card from y'all. So thank you, Rita. I appreciate that so much. A couple of things before we get started with the project I want to go over. Celebration will be ending the end of August, but during the month of August, because they have sold out of so many of the free items in here, they have added some other stuff. I'm going to post this on my blog. You have to use the numbers on here, not the numbers in the catalog. These are a lot of items that are from the annual catalog. I actually placed an order because I wanted this die, and I needed some products anyway to kind of replenish. So I went ahead and ordered because I wanted that die. That was one I didn't have. And I think I also got a pack of paper. I can't remember if I got the silver or the gold, but anyway, because I wanted to take advantage of this before the end of August. So these are new things: the timber embossing folder, the Flowers of Home dies, the silver foil 12 by 12 paper pack, specialty paper, the gingham embossing folder. In fact, that's the folder that Rita used on this, is the gingham. I recognized it right off. The dots and spots die, the daffodil dies, the seashell 3D embossing folder, the craft gift boxes, the aspen tree dies. I wish I'd known this because I just got those, and the brushed metallic 12 by 12 cardstock. So you can earn all of these free with either a $50 purchase or a $100 purchase. So, and it tells you on here, the ones that are in gold are $50, the ones that are in the green are $100. So, I mean, there's something there for everybody. And there's still some of the products that's in here that are still available. One other thing I want to kind of remind everybody, if you want to sign up under me before the end of Celebration, which is the 31st of August, don't forget they're giving you $125 worth of merchandise for $99, plus you get catalogs. You also get free this planner. Look how big this planner is. It is plush. It's beautiful. I mean, this is a really nice, it has a real leather feel to it. I'm not sure that it is leather, but it feels like it. And you can get this planner for free. And it is absolutely, I mean, I've got notes in here already for September. I've even got back to November. I've made some notes because there's going to be a craft fair in my area, and I'm gonna actually go. I'm gonna sign up for a table and hopefully grow my business by doing that. But anyway, you can. Hey Vivian, how are you? You can get this a planner, and it comes with enough for all of this year and part of next year, and I'm hoping that Stampin' Up! Is going to sell the refills for this after it's over. But you know what? It's a regular size planner, so even if they don't, you can probably buy refills at your store. The notebooks come with it. You get 3 notebooks where you can take notes in it. I just stuck one in here. There's places here for your business cards, and of course I've got my business card stuck in here. And there's also a place in the back for you to stick notes or whatever. Absolutely a great value. This thing I think retails for, I don't even know if you can buy it. I don't think you can. It also comes with a stamp set. Let me show you. It's called Making Plans. What did I do with it? Oh my goodness, here it is. Making Plans. It comes with this, which is a great little stamp set for stamping in your planner. So check all the boxes. It has a thank you. You got some banners. You got this little stamp where you can do little check lines with check marks. This is just a great little stamp set to have, and it coordinates beautifully with this planner. So if you want to come in, you don't have to do what I do. You don't have to make videos. You don't have to peddle Stampin' Up. You can just come in and be your own best customer. But if you sign up before the end of this month, Costs you $99 plus whatever your tax is, free shipping, and you get to pick out $125 worth of product from the annual catalog or our, what I like to call, Christmas catalog. I know they call it the mini catalog July through December, but I always call this the Christmas catalog because so much of the stuff in here is Christmas related. Yes, there's some fall stuff and there's some Halloween stuff, but most of it is beautiful Christmas items. So keep that in mind, and if you've been thinking about doing it, you can be a kit, what they call a kit snatcher. Sign up, get your kit, get that beautiful planner, $99 and free shipping. Stay in for 3 months. If you decide you want to buy anything during that 3 months, then you get a discount. So it is a wonderful time to come in and take advantage of all those goodies. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our project. I'm so excited, and my camera is still crooked, and you know it drives me insane. Oh goodness, I've got to get Dennis in here. I say this every week, and I think I get it right, and then as soon as I reach up and touch my camera, it goes wonky on me again. But anyway, let's go ahead and look. I know y'all have seen this all over the internet. If you're on YouTube, I know you've seen this. These cute little pop-up cards like this. They just pop up like that. And they're really simple to make, and I'm going to show you step by step how to fold your paper. You don't even need a trimmer for this. I'm not a trimmer, a scoreboard. You can do this just with your hands and a bone folder. So let's bring over, let's do this one first. Oh, Jennifer just reminded me I didn't show the door prize. Sorry. I got so excited because I can't wait to show y'all the project. All right, let me move that out of the way. I have another pack of the Simply Marvelous. This is a beautiful pack of marbled paper. It comes in so many different colors in here. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not going to open it because it is a brand new pack. That's going to be our door prize for today. So if you want to be in the drawing, make sure as you come in, you let Jennifer know that you want to be in the drawing. So just make sure that you put that out there, that you want to be in the drawing. We're also going to give away the cards I make today. So I always do that too. I like to give away the cards that I make. That way y'all get a card from me. You get a card that you actually saw designed while you were watching, and I think that's always fun. All right, we're going to be using some several different products today. What I have here is a shaded spruce piece of cardstock, and it's a standard size, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and we're going to use it this way as a landscape. And I have a piece of 6 by 6 paper that came from the Tea Bouquet pack. And there's some beautiful patterns on the back side of this paper, as well as your teapots and teacups on the front. So I chose this one. It's kind of a petal pink on the back, and then you got this beautiful green floral on the front. So what we're going to do, we're going to fold this, and all we're going to do is fold it in half. It doesn't matter which way because it's a 6 by 6, so just fold it in half, and I like to just make sure I get my corners together like that. And if you've got a scoreboard or the trimmer that has a score on it, you can definitely score this. But if you don't have those tools, you can still do this. Just hold it like that and press it down. And I am going to grab my bone folder because I think a bone folder is a key necessity in crafting. So I'm just going to press that down really well. And then open it back up. And then we're going to fold it in the other direction in half. Very, very simple card to make. So once you get that folded, and on the PDF that I'll have on my blog after this live goes up, I'll have a diagram showing you exactly where you need to fold at. Then open it back up, and now all you're going to do is fold it diagonally. So you're going to take this corner and fold it over to this corner, just like so. And then press it down. And like I said, I'm just doing with what I call a finger fold until I get it in place, and then I'll take my bone folder and go back over it Just like that. Make sure I get everything ironed out. Now I'm going to turn it and I'm going to fold it in not the other direction. You only need one diagonal on this. But I'm going to fold everything back again in this direction, because what I want to do is break down the fibers of the paper so that when I get ready to fold this like I want it, it'll fall into place really easy. So there we go. So now where you have your diagonal fold lines, you want those to be on your right and left. So there's my diagonal fold line, and I'm going to push up on those with my fingers, just like that. Hey Carmina, how are you, honey? So we're going to fold that, bring those together like that, and you're going to see what's going to happen. Everything's going to fold down into a square. So take your bone folder, and I'm going to go back and show you how to do that again, so in case you didn't get it. So it's laying like this. You've got your diagonal fold score lines here and here. So put your fingers into those score lines like this and bring them together. Lay it down and press. And then you've got this cute little square. Easy, huh? Then you're going to bring your card base out. And if you want to, you can put some other paper, a solid paper, in here. I'm not, because I want this beautiful green to show against this green. Isn't that pretty when you open it up? So let's fold it back down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my, there goes my dryer. I don't know if y'all can, no, it's the washer. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I hear it. My husband always says it sounds like a circus in there because it makes this little chiming sound. But anyway, I'm going to put that point right there up to that fold line, but you don't want to impede it. You do not want to go over top of that score line. If you do, then your card's not going to fold like it should. And I'm looking here, and it looks like I've got, I need to come that way just a hair. So I'm just kind of eyeball centering. And once I do that, you can use some liquid glue. You can use your Stampin' Seal, whatever you prefer to use. I'm just going to put some liquid glue on here today. The glue takes pretty quickly. You don't want to put a whole lot, just enough to adhere this down. So about like that, up to that score line. And then just press that down on top of it. And you're going to turn it over, open it up, and do the same thing on the other side. Just put a little glue on it. And close it down like that. All right, so there we have got our pop-up mechanism. I mean, how easy was that? So now we've got some little squares of white cardstock. These are 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Hey Sally, how are you? Have you been to see that grandbaby lately? I always enjoy seeing your pictures of you and your grandbaby. She has the cutest little grandson, and oh my goodness. Nothing like those grandbabies. I can attest to that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these and just pop these in like this. And like I said, everybody has done these little pop-up cards. Sally, did you see my video yesterday with my pop-up card? I showed it here earlier. So if you didn't, let me know and I'll bring it out and show it again. I made a birthday card for my son yesterday. Of course, that card's already gone in the mail, but it's up on my YouTube channel, and the second part will go up Friday. I don't know. I might even pop it up tomorrow. Who knows? So anyway, once I get these in like this, these are what I want to stamp on. So let's pull them out and let's do a little stamping. Now, if you want to, you can leave the bottom one open and not put anything in it. You can just pop it in there and leave it where you can sign your card there. Oh, okay. That's right. You did have a knee replacement. And you and your husband both were laid up. I remember seeing that. Okay, I'm going to show you the card real quick. This was a little pop-up card that I did yesterday. Isn't that fun? And it stands up like this, and that little middle pops out like that. So cute. And that was done with some old paper, because this was my prototype. I haven't, the one that I did that I sent to my son is the one that's on the channel, on my channel, but this was the one I showed at the beginning to show what I had actually done. I'm going to go ahead and use these to stamp on. You can always put a piece, cut out another piece to put on the back of your card and sign it and write your little note. So we're going to do Charis, hello, how are you? I believe you are new. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope you like what you see, and I hope that you'll come back and be with us again. Yes, everybody give her a great big welcome. All right, I'm going to grab a couple stamp sets, and I did pick out 3 stamp sets that I want to use. And I think for this one, I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use Peaceful Moments. Y'all know this is like my go-to stamp set. And since these need to be on the diagonal, I'm going to lay it in to my grid on my my craft mat right here. That way I know that it's staying on an angle, and I'll have a better chance of getting my stamp in there where I want it. So what am I going to do with this one? I think I'm going to make, you know, I never make sympathy cards, and maybe I do need to make this one. What if we make this one a sympathy card? Okay, on the top I'm going to put with deepest sympathy, and on the other one I'm going to say thinking, no, I want the deepest sympathy on the outside. Let's go back. I'm regrouping, y'all. I'm going to put always remember, thinking of you with all my heart on the inside. So here we go. So always remember, and we'll probably put some little flowers or something around that. That's a small stamp. And thinking of you with all my heart. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to line it up right up underneath there, just so I make sure I'm getting them nice and straight. Well, it helps if I don't have glue on my fingers, because my paper just stuck, my cardstock stuck to my fingers. Alright, that one's going to go right there. And let me grab a stamp block. And I think for these sentiments, I'm going to stamp these with just my Memento Tuxedo Black, because I want them to really pop when you open the card. We could do it in the, I don't want to mess up my piece here. Let's move the bone folder out of my way. All right, thinking of you with all my heart. I'm giving that a good press. When I'm not using my Stamparatus, I like to make sure. Now I cut several of these in case I didn't stamp straight or I didn't get a good image, but I think that one will work. And get my little Stampin' Scrub over here. And then for this one, I'm going to use this little small stamp block. I hope I'm not getting my big old head over here in the camera view, but I want to get this kind of in the middle. Okay. Now I am going to use some colored ink because I want to put I think I'm going to do the yellow. I think we can get away with the crushed curry. I actually have it for another card, but I'm going to do that with this because I want, what did I do with those little flowers? There they are. I've got these little flowers and I'm going to put those around. This came from the Sending Smiles stamp set. So I'm just going to stamp. Ah! No, don't put it in the ink. Hold on to your cardstock when you're stamping. I'm sure y'all have had that happen too. So I'm going to stamp right there. Maybe one up here. Just to kind of give that a little something something. And maybe here and here. Now let me get this ink closed up because I can be a disaster with an open ink pad. All right, let's bring our card back over, and now we get ready to drop these in. Now you can drop them all the way down like that, which makes it really easy. You don't have to worry about centering, or you can try centering it. If you have trouble getting your centers in, I would just put them just like that. I think it looks great. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put glue on it and drop it right in. So I'm going to hold this up and squiggle. Is that a word, squiggle? I always ask that. It is for me because I squiggle glue all the time. Oh, it would help if I get that going in the right direction. So down just like that. Oh, and a reminder, anybody wants that sunflower, what is it, paper pumpkin, everybody's been loving that. So if you are interested in that paper pumpkin, today's the last day to sign up for it. And you can order the one kit. The difference is if you just sign up for a one-time kit, you do have to pay shipping on it. If you subscribe, you get shipping is free. So who is that? Oh, okay, Charis. Yeah, you're not a fan of Stampin' Up. I absolutely love Stampin' Up, and I'm sorry if you had a bad experience. But Stampin' Up has been really good to me, and I love Stampin' Up. So, but you are more than welcome to watch and get ideas. A lot of crafters will watch Stampin' Up demonstrators just for the inspiration. Oh, is Kathy here? Hey Kathy, how are you? I hope that you understood. I want to explain something to y'all. A lot of people will say, I can't find your measurements on your blog. All of the measurements are on the PDF, so you have to go in under the card right before the video on my blog. If you scroll down, you'll see free PDF tutorial, and it's a clickable link. If you click on that, it will open up a document that you can actually save to your computer or your tablet, and you can use that for all of the measurements, everything that you need, the diagram on how to fold and cut, everything will be right there. So just look for the PDF. That's where that will be. So just thought I needed to throw that out there because I know some people have had trouble finding that. So I'm going to put With Deepest Sympathy right here. And I think I'm going to use I think I might go with some more muted colors on here. I'm going to use the Shaded Spruce for this one. So I'm going to stamp right here. And then I want to put this little flower, and I need to do, let's do the stem first. I'm going to do the stem in the same color. Something like that, and I got a little bit of ink right there. I rocked my stamp. Oh, don't y'all hate it when that happens? Yeah, maybe we can put a little gem or something there that will, a little butterfly or something. We'll cover it up. You know, I used to really fret over things like that, but I don't anymore because you can always cover up little boo-boos. And if you got one of these little mono sand erasers, sometimes you can get it off with it. And so we're going to try that first. At least it will knock down a little bit of the color. Hey Brian, how are you? Good to see you. I hope you're doing better. And Brian had been under the weather, so I hope he's doing better these days. Are you still with Stampin' Up, Brian? I hadn't seen any videos of yours lately, and I didn't know if that was because you were you know, sick and just not really feeling up to doing videos or what. Let's see what color I can do. I think I'm gonna, I didn't put these colors on, Jennifer, because I wasn't thinking of sympathy, but I'm gonna do a Cajun Craze and a, I think I'm gonna stick with this color, but I'm gonna do a Cajun Craze for the center. So I'm gonna do Mango Melody for the actual flower. And this is gonna look like a little droopy flower. Something like that. And then I'm going to use that Cajun Craze to do my center. I was going to use soft suede, but I changed my mind. I think this will look more like the center that I want it to be. So I'm going to come in something like that. Put my little center in there. I'll try this again because it just didn't come off like I wanted it to. That's what I get for rocking my stamp. That's not bad. I can live with that. What do y'all think? You can barely see it. I'm going to put a little butterfly over there anyway. So let's do, I've got those little brass butterflies that are so cute. These ones right here. And we'll put a couple of those, and I think that will take away from that that little place. Okay, Brian. Well, if you decide to come back in and you want to come in under me, I don't know who you were under, but if you want to come back under me, you know that I would welcome you back in a heartbeat. So just let me know when your time's up. I know you have to wait for a little while. But just be in touch and let me know. You know I'm here for you if you need me. Alrighty, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. And I think we don't need too much else on here because it is a sympathy card. And I think a lot of times with sympathy cards, simple is the best. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate. I think I will use my Stampin' Seal for this just because it goes a little faster. And now I'm just going to center this right in the middle as best I can. You know, we don't do perfect because we're not perfect. Alright, there's our first card. I'm going to lay that over there, and we're going to go ahead and get started on the next one. I think I'm only going to do a couple. The next one, I already did some of my pieces, so this will go really fast. I did die cutting, so I went ahead and did these pieces ahead of time. So all we're going to do with this one, I have a Coastal Cabana card base, and again, it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm going to move my inks out of my way and some of my stamps out of my way so we can concentrate here on what we're doing. I used the scallop contour dies, and I cut 2 pieces, one out of the shaded spruce and one out of white, and we're going to frame those on top of each other. Yes, Jennifer, these butterflies, the little brush brass butterflies, are Stampin' Up. So, and they are so stinking cute. Alright, for this one, we are going to use the Sending, and I die cut this, and I lost my little eye, but I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to do. So we're going to improvise. So I'm going to lay everything over here, and we're going to concentrate on, like I said, you can stamp like we did here, right directly on your paper, or you can stamp and cut it out like I did here. So totally up to you how you want to use that. But this is what I'm going to use for my inside, and I was looking for something that wasn't exact but would kind of mimic or complement the lighter color in here. And I went through my little what did I do with it? I had it just a minute ago. My little color wheel that I use all the time. I usually keep it hanging right there, but it is I don't know what I did with it, but anyway, I used that and kind of went through my colors, and I came up with this. So this is the back side of this paper, and this is the Regal 6x6 Designer Series paper for this year. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing my folding. I tell you what, this time let's do it with the trimmer, and let's score it and see if it's faster. So what you do is just put it at 3 and score. Turn it. Put it at 3 and score it, and then turn it tip to tip on the diagonal. Hold it, make sure it's tip to tip, score up and down, and that's it. I think it's faster to do it that way, really. But if you don't have the tools, you can still make this card, you know, by just folding it and using your bone folder. This does seem like it folds it a lot faster because you don't have to sit there and try to get everything even. You just kind of go with it. So there's that diagonal. And I'm going to do them both ways so that I get that paper broke down. Now again, I'm going to sit this down like this, and I'm going to put my fingers under those diagonal creases and just bring them up together, just like that. Bring it down. And something's not, let's see, okay, there it is. That just needs to be pressed down a little bit tighter right there. So when you do that and it doesn't feel like it's quite right, you know, just train your paper. Just go in and see where it's not folding right, and then just kind of manipulate it. You know, we can manipulate paper. It's, after all, it is just paper. You know, we're not bending steel, we're just bending paper. So now we have our piece, and we're going to put this in, and again, we are going to, you can do either or. You can use your, I just had it, my Stampin' Seal, which again, I'm going to use this because it makes everything go much faster. And this is a really strong adhesive. Okay, you see my fingers sticking to it. So I want to be very careful and make sure I'm getting this lined up right where I want it to be. And then over like that. Give it a good press, turn it over. Do the same thing on this side. This side you don't have to worry about as much because it's already adhered on one side, so just press it down and voila. So now we got our pieces to go inside of this, And we could have cut Coastal Cabana to go inside, which would have been really pretty. I'm just doing the white. Or do I want to do Coastal Cabana? Let's see if I have any scraps down here. If I have scraps, I might do it. Where I don't have to get up and cut, hunt for a piece of paper. Coastal Cabana. I'm so glad I have this stuff alphabetized. And you know what? I got some nice big scraps of that. So guess what? We are going to do our little squares to go inside. 2 3/4 by Oh my goodness, Brian. Well, I will definitely keep you in my prayers. I didn't know you had shingles. I am so sorry. They say that is so painful. I have been fortunate that I have never suffered from shingles. I have not been vaccinated. Hey, right, Brenda. That is so right, because I think it'd be beautiful inside this, don't you? I love these colors. Who would have thought to put shaded spruce with Coastal Cabana? I was just sitting here playing with colors, and there you go. So, all right, this one I think I want to make it. What do I want to make this one? Let me look at my sentiments on. What do I want to do? Sending. I am going to make it a birthday card because I can put on the front sending birthday wishes. All right, that made up my mind. So now let's go ahead and get this stamp set, and let's get a pretty happy birthday that will fit on here. That's going to be the thing. Getting one that will fit. And I think this one right here will fit. And it does. And I wish I had... I don't know. Well, I might leave this one blank. Maybe just put some little flowers or something around it. Or maybe we might even put one of these little flowers like this inside. But I'm going to stamp this again in my black, because I like that nice black color to really pop. So let's ink this up really good. If this doesn't stamp good, I might have to get another. You know what? I am. Let me get my other. Get my other memento. That one I think is just about dead. I need to re-ink it. I'm going to clean this off because I got ink all over the side of it. So let's get this little Stampin' Scrub out, and I've got stamp cleaner on here, so I'm just going to reactivate it with a little spritz of water. See how it kind of suds up? You can almost see the suds on there. I mean, there it is on my stamp. It suds up really. Yeah, I think the flower would be pretty too, Brenda. Girl, I gotta call you. We haven't talked in forever. I've been so busy lately. It's just been, I mean, I just stay so busy. Jennifer can attest to that. Between doing my business, trying to keep videos going up. Huh? Oh, hey, Carmina. I'll talk to you later, honey. I hope you're doing good. Okay. So now we're going to put happy birthday right here in the middle, hopefully. Let's see if that stamp's better than that other one did. Ah! I rocked my stamp, y'all. Did you see that? All right. That's why paper has two sides, right? Let's see if we can do this without rocking. Straight down and straight up. Still got a little bit of a rock on it. I don't know, maybe I didn't clean the edge of my stamp really good. I don't know what happened. But anyway, we're going to keep going. This ink pad did work better than the other one. So let's clean this off. Do y'all have any idea how long it takes me to clean this mess up after a live? Oh, like forever. Oh yeah. Let's see what we can do here to clean that up a little bit. I wonder, I don't know that I want to use this on there because I'm afraid it's going to turn my paper. No, it seems to be working a little bit. You know, I understand, you know, people that say they have a bad experience with Stampin' Up! Or whatever, or they don't like the product. You know, some things aren't for everybody. Everybody has to kind of pick their own niche. And I know when I first signed up for Stampin' Up!, I didn't like the leader. And I didn't sign up under him, I signed up under someone else. But he just was not a very nice person. And I actually dropped out because of that, but I signed back up under another demonstrator, and my lead is actually the top seller ever for Stampin' Up! And if you look it up, Brandy Cox, she is awesome, and she has reached the $4 million mark with Stampin' Up! And I mean, that is a milestone, and she's not an older lady, she's young. I would say Brandy's in her late 30s, maybe early 40s, but I'm saying late 30s. And I mean, it's amazing what she's accomplished. So let's do some flowers on this one, just like Miss Brenda said. I think that'll look really cute. I love this little flower right here, the little droopy one. So let's get our little stem out again. And I'll get my, what is that one? What did I say that one was? Mango Melody? Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was Crushed Curry or Mango Melody. And we need Cajun Craze. And we need Shaded Spruce. Now y'all do know I'm going to get my hands in ink before it's over with 3 pads open. Let's try not to do that, okay? I'm going to try real hard not to do that. Alright, so Shaded Spruce. And this is going to be at an angle, so I'm going to put my flower straight. Or do I want to do him at an angle? Nah, we're going to do him straight. All the way to the bottom. Love that. Alright, we can get that one closed up. Now we need our Mango Melody. Just like that. And then we can close this one. I don't like to leave my ink pads open because they dry out. And especially, well, my air is kicking right now because, you know, I do live in the South and it's hot. So my air conditioner is running in overdrive. All right, let's put that in right there. Oh, so cute. I love that little stamp. That little flower is just, that flower makes me happy for some reason. As soon as I saw that sending smiles, I thought, this is one I've got to have. I just really need that stamp set. Alright, so now let's bring our card back over, and then this one can go in like that, and then we're going to decorate our front. Hey Susan, how are you? Good to see you. I got some late people coming in, but that's alright. Yes, Sally. See, Sally's under Brandy too, and Sally is she's one of my Stampin' Up! Sisters. We have a sisterhood, don't we, Sally? And Brenda is actually under me, and Marlene is under me. So we've got some stampers in here today. We've got some Stampin' Up! People. So, and we love our Stampin' Up!, don't we, girls? I know I certainly do. You know, I was trying to center these in here. Maybe I'll center this one. Maybe I'll get different with this little flower. So we have that little green around the outside edge of it all the way around. Yeah, that works. I don't know, it's crooked. I'm going up to the middle. Yeah, I like that because now I have a nice even border around each side. Love that. All right, so I'm going to use my bone folder if I can find it on my desk. Here we go. And I'm just going to burnish all this down to try to make this card lay nice and straight for me. So I'm going to build my piece over here, and then we'll glue it on the front of our card. I prefer to do it that way. So what I want to do is I want that stamp that says birthday wishes. Oh, where's my birthday wishes? There it is. Sometimes do y'all have trouble reading the stamps backwards? I certainly do. Sometimes I have to take them out and look at them a couple of times, and maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not one of those people that can read backwards, especially when they're clear. They're hard to see. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Oh, I'll tell you what, Jennifer, you make my heart happy. You know why? I love the fact that you never steer away from a challenge. Every time I make a card, I see you. Even though you might not have the Stampin' Up! Products to do it with, you use what you have and you emulate what I did. Oh, not always remember. I want the birthday one. Birthday wishes. So I can't walk and chew gum. Evidently I can't craft and talk. But oh my goodness. Alright, I'm going to use the Shaded Spruce for this because I've got my sending in Shaded Spruce. See my little sending right there? Do I want to wait? Let me wait a minute. I want to see exactly how I'm going to lay this out before I put the sending on there, or the birthday wishes. Okay, I think I want this to be sort of like that. Nope. It might help if I turn my flower around. Who? Oh, okay. Hey, that's a good idea. I never thought of that. You know, isn't it great with all of us in the crafting world that we can learn and draw from each other? Thank you, Tina. Never ever even considered thinking about a mirror to read them. Let's see if we can get this on here. I want those leaves to look like, I want it to look like it's kind of drooping under the leaves a little bit. Something like that. Oops. And then I want this to be coming up like that. Or maybe like this. Oh, I got something on that. Oh, I thought I got another smudge, but that was not a smudge. I think it was a little bit of eraser from the, I want that to be like that. Let's, I was going to close that ink pad, but I'm getting ready to use it. I want this to be something like that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my sending down first, then I can let the edge of the flower come up against it. So for this, I'm going to use one of my little needle nose bottles so that I can try to get some glue. If I had thought about it, I would have used the adhesive back paper when I die cut this. Then all I had done was pulled it off and stuck it down. But you know, sometimes I like glue on these because I can wiggle it and get it exactly where I want it. So if I lay it down and don't get it placed exactly where I want it, I can always move it. So let's set that down right about there. And I don't care that it's up off of the card a little bit, because we're going to put it on that other piece. And then I'm going to put this on like that. And now we can put birthday wishes right here. Yep, that's what I needed to do. I wanted to make sure I had everything laid out. And what's so great about these that have the stitching on them, I have a stitch line there that I can line up my birthday wishes on. And then I get it nice and straight. Now for this, I think I'm going to put this on some dimensionals because I can. Let's see. I just needed some bigger ones because I'm just going to put a couple on here. Maybe 3. I might need some little ones too. Maybe a couple little ones right there. I love that we have the little mini dimensionals. It makes it so nice to get them right where you want them and the right size. And I'm pulling these off with my fingers. I'll have these things stuck all over me by the end of the day. I try to keep them in my trash can, but I find them in the gym. They're sometimes in the kitchen, in the bedroom. I don't know how they get everywhere, but they do. Then we're going to put, I'll pop it up too. I'm in a poppin' mood today. Do y'all notice that? Pop everything up. We're doing pop-up cards, right? I'll tell you what, I had a lot of fun making that card that I've started yesterday. But that card is a lot of work. That's definitely not a card that you would make or mass produce or anything, because that's a very time-consuming card. I worked, like I said, on the prototype all day Monday, and then a good part of yesterday with my video getting that one done. But it was fun. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I had a ball making it. See, I told y'all I had these. They're staticky and they kind of stick to stuff. That's why I like to wrangle them up with my take your pick tool. All right, so now we're ready to bring this over, and I'm just going to glue this flat down. I really like using my glue out of these little bottles because it doesn't put too much out. You get just a nice little, it looks like I used a lot of glue, but that's just a minute amount of glue. Get that nice and centered. Press that down. And there we go. A real cute little birthday card. What do y'all think? I might come back and put a little, we need a butterfly on that one too, don't we? Don't y'all think we need a butterfly? So, oh, come on. What did I do with my take your pick? Ah, it was hiding from me. Do y'all ever feel like your craft supplies are hiding from you? Oh yeah, that just adds the crowning touch, don't you think? Love it. All right, do we have time for one more? What do y'all say? 11:55. Do y'all think I can do this one in 15 minutes? Let's try it. This one's gonna be a little bit different. I already have everything folded, but y'all don't need to see me fold again. You've seen that. This is the tea bouquet paper, and this is the Starry Night cardstock. So I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal again because it's fast. This one's going to be a little bit different than the other two. Quite a bit different. So I'm lining that up. Again, I'm looking from here and here to see if I'm getting it in even. That looks just about right. press it and then turn it over. Do that again. Jennifer's letting me know that I did not put anything in for this particular card, so I'll make sure that all of that will be on the blog post. Y'all see what I did? That's upside down, but you know what? We'll just turn the card around. Now we're good. All right, the front of this card, I cut out of the back side of that paper some circles and a scallop. If you notice in the contour scallop dies, we have this little goodie that I think gets overlooked. And I just took and laid that on my paper and made this cute little scallop. And if you didn't want it to be that deep, you can cut it. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to cut it. I'll tell you why I'm going to do that. You know, there's always a method to my madness. Or at least I like to think there's a method to my madness. Oh my goodness. Bye, Sally. Thank you so much for stopping by. Sally's such a sweet girl. I think the world of her. All right, here we go. Let's put this up in here about to there. Yep. I'm going to put my blade down right there and I'm going to slice it. I'll tell you why I'm going to do that. I am going to put this across the top, so let's just put some glue on it and glue it down. Kind of going rogue on this one. Come on, glue. You know what, if the glue don't want to play, I'll use Stampin' Seal, but there we go. It's coming out now. And then I'm going to lay this right up to the top edge. And it's going to hang off on both sides, and that's okay. We're going to trim that off in a minute. So all the way up to the top. Press that down. I'm just going to let that lay there because I want this glue on the edges to dry. Then I think I'm going to take this other strip and put it across the bottom like that. Maybe I will use Stampin' Seal for this because it's about that size. I needed it to be flat. I probably should have done this before I put the middle in. Put that down about like that. Well, all that will get trimmed off. Now the question is, I'm going to put these on here like this, and we have this that we're going to put a sentiment on. But do I want to do it that way, or do I want to do it this way? All right, y'all gonna have to tell me, do you want it, I think it'll look prettier like that with the sentiment over it, or like this, or one like that and one like this? I kind of like it like that. So I'm going to trim while y'all decide. I'm just going to use my scissors and trim off the little edges that are hanging over. And Jennifer's going to let me know what the consensus is. Now, why am I hitting something here? Hitting into my cardstock for some reason. There we go. Just nipped the cardstock just a tiny bit. That's okay. All right. right, Jennifer's saying mixed and mixed. So far I see 3 mixed and 2 cups up. Yeah, let's look at it again. All right, what if we put the cups over there and this here? I kind of like it mixed too. The reason I say that is because I think when you put this across it, it's going to look better than if you had coffee cups up on, or teacups up on both sides. What do y'all think? Yeah, my consensus is mixed too. So I think we're going to go mixed. I hope I don't make anybody mad. Don't be mad at me, y'all. Don't be mad at me. And what kind of card should this be? A thinking of you? I think this would be a cute thinking of you. Sunshine to brighten your day. I think that would be cute on this one. Okay, this little piece right here came from the dies that goes with the sending dies. You get 2 little banners in there. You get a long one and you get a short one. And I think I'm going to use this one. Let's go ahead and put these down. And I'm going to glue these straight down. I think what I might do is go ahead and glue them together first. That way I can make sure I get them nice and straight like I want them. You're right, Marlene. You are so right. And you know what? I'm using a different coffee cup pattern paper on the... Yeah, it is. No, it isn't. No, it's the same. Okay, I was thinking it was different. Okay, it's not. It's the same. That's good. I was hoping it wasn't because I was like, oh no, I done gone and made a boo-boo. All right, I'm going to pop these up with some dimensionals. So... here we go. I'm just going to put 3 across, and then I'm going to put maybe 1 there and 1 here. Where's my take your pick? I like to do this better because then I can kind of keep them all together. Just like that. And we're going to bring that over and let's go ahead and center that right about there. And then let's stamp Sunshine to brighten your day. Ooh, I got that one on the first try. How about that? Maybe because it's a long one. This is going to be hard to do. It is going to be very hard to stamp that on that little piece. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to stress over that. I'm going to take a piece of cardstock and I'm going to stamp it, and then I'm going to lay that die over it and cut it. That'll make it much easier for me. No need to stress yourself out when you don't have to, right? Yeah, I wonder, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this in the, is that the Orchid Oasis, or is that the, oh, I'm not going to do it in either one of those. I'm going to do it in the Sweet Sorbet. So it'll look totally different. And it will match the paper at the top and bottom. And Jennifer, she's taking notes for me, so she's going to let me know all of the items that I use that I didn't put in there because I know that drives her crazy. But I'm sorry, Jen. You know, I create on the fly, and I was definitely on the fly today. Sometimes I think I got everything planned out until I start crafting, and then I realize I don't. Do y'all ever do that? So here we go. We're just going to put that on there just like that. So much easier than trying to do it the other way. I would have never got that stamped on there. I don't know what I was thinking. Case is, I probably wasn't thinking. I was just kind of going with the flow and saying, okay, I got those pieces all cut and I won't have to do that during the live. And guess what? Here I am cutting, die cutting on the live. Hey, sometimes it happens, right? All right. So we got that. Get my little post-it flags off of here. Come on. I'll put my little die back in here and bring our card back over. And I think I want to do my little dimensionals on the back of this. I love to mix stamp sets too, y'all know that. So for my inside piece, that one, yeah, I did get it off. It didn't feel like it came off. All right, this is going to go down right across those. I love that. This card actually turned out a lot cuter than I thought it was. For the inside, I would just want to put some words of encouragement because this one is sunshine to brighten your day. So let's look at peaceful moments. Thinking of you with all my heart. And I think I'll leave the bottom one. Thinking of you with all my heart. Did I already have? Oh, Jennifer said that Autumn wants this card. Well, you tell her that Gimme, I have to make her one. Oh, what did I do with that stamp? Hey, baby girl. I hear her in the background, y'all. Autumn is, hey, Gimme. I love her. Oh, she's so sweet. Thinking of you with all my heart. Did I already use that one? Is it over here somewhere? I got sympathy. Well, I can't find that stamp. Where did it go? Thinking of you with all my heart. It's right here. All right, let's get one of these little pieces right here. And I'm going to line it up. I'm going to use that same Sweet Sorbet. I love this color. It's so pretty. And then my little flowers, I think I'm going to do those like that. And you know what? On the bottom piece, this is going to be a piece where you can write your own little note or just sign your name. And I think for this one, I'm going to go back in with these little flowers, and I'm going to put here and there. Just to kind of keep everything flowing. So now we can go ahead and, y'all, it will take me 2 hours to clean up this mess when I'm done. Y'all do know that, right? That's all right. We had fun. Thinking of you with all my heart. Isn't that pretty? Ah. And then this one's going to go like this. And I'm going to do the Stampin' Seal again because it's fast. And it works. So I'm just going to drop that down to those corners and give it a press. And this one, I want the flowers going from side to side. Oops. Saw a little bit of my adhesive sticking up, so I just rolled it back onto itself. Just like you would with tear and tape, any type of two-sided tape. So now this one is ready to go. And there we go. We have 3 cards for our giveaway and our door prize. So I hope Jennifer's gotten everything ready to go. And let's move all of this out of our way. I do need to put my pen back in my glue. Give me a minute to do that. And I'll do my level best to get this in the mail today. If I don't get it in the mail today, it will go out first thing in the morning. So I usually try to make sure that all of my drawing winners get theirs. Do I want to put a butterfly on this one too? Oh, why not? If I can find them. If I can find them. I don't even know what I did with them. I will find them and put a butterfly on this one. So whoever wins this one, it'll have a butterfly either here or here. So just so you'll know. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna do these cards in the order that I made them. But we're gonna do our door prize first, which is the pack of 6x6 paper. And Jennifer, if you're ready. Okay, Autumn is doing the drawing, so she is reaching into the cup and pulling out the names for... I'm glad y'all like this card. So this last one was the one you're talking about that you'll definitely case? It was different, wasn't it? Hey, Margie, you can watch the replay. I think you'll enjoy it. Hey, Brenda Hightower, you won the paper. Yay! Congratulations, Brenda. Now let me know, Brenda, I don't know if you have this paper. If you don't want this, we'll switch you out with something else. Or if you rather this go back in and you take one of the cards, I'll let you take the card of your choice. So I'm going to give her just a minute to let me know that before we go on. Oh, thank you, Margie. So Brenda, I'm still waiting on you. So as soon as you let me know, if you have this paper and you don't want this, I'll let you choose one of the cards. You have the paper. I thought you probably did. So do you want to choose which one of the cards you want? And I'll put this back in for the next drawing. So let me know, let me know. Okay, which card do you want? Do you want this one? I got a feeling this is the one you're going to choose. You can let me know, Jennifer, if you see her comment come through before I do. I thought so. Do I know you, girl, or what? All right, this is Brenda Hightowers. All right, so we're going to put the paper in now where that card would have been. So it would have been the last one. So now we're going to go ahead and go with this as our next drawing, the sympathy card. And the winner is Marlene Watts. All right, let me put some names on here because y'all know I'll forget. So Brenda, Marlene. They don't have to be fancy. They just got to be where I know who they go to. Sometimes I think I have too much to remember. All right, and now this card, sending birthday wishes. Yes, I do, Brenda. I know you well. Well, I knew you were having a fit over that card, and you would definitely case it. So now you'll have it where you can actually look at it to case it, and that'll be a great thing. Yes, congratulations to Marlene and Brenda. All right, are we ready for this one, Jennifer? And the winner for the birthday wishes is Vivian. All right, congratulations to Vivian. So this is going over here for Vivian, and now the paper pack is back up for grabs. So, Bella, she's under here just a snoring. I know y'all can hear her. Oh, you're welcome, Brenda. You are so welcome. Congratulations to all three of my winners so far. And the last winner is Brian Dickey. You won this paper. Do you have this paper, Brian? Or do you want this paper? I guess I'm asking. I know that you were a demonstrator, and I don't know whether you got this paper or not. So I'm waiting to hear back from Brian. I'm going to see if I can switch y'all back over to me. If I can find my... There we go. All right. Okay, great. I will get that out in the mail. Like I said, all of this will go out in the mail either this afternoon. If my mail hasn't run by the time I get everything ready, it will go out today. And if not, then it will definitely go out first thing in the morning. So, congratulations to all my winners. I wish I had something to give each and every one of you just for being here. But, you know, that just isn't the way it works. And I wish it did. I would love to have something special for each and every one of you, because each and every one of you is very special to me. And I just want to thank you all once again for joining me, for watching me create and make blunders and trip up, and but keep going. That's what we have to do, even in this thing called life. Sometimes we get tripped up and we stumble, we fall, but we have to pick ourselves back up, brush ourselves off, and go on. And crafting is so much that way. I remember my pastor preached a sermon on creating. And he said that God was the great creator, and he created us to create. And I never thought of it like that. And I thought, wow, to hear that from your pastor when you create on a daily basis was just, it was inspiring. So it made me want to create even more. And so I hope by me passing that along to you, it'll make you want to create more. So I'm not going to hold you any longer. I just want to let you know that I love you all so very much. And God bless and keep you. And as I always say in all of my closings, let everything that you do and say bring glory to our Father in heaven. He is so worthy. I love you all, and until we craft again. Mwah. God bless. Bye-bye.